So for case study 3, I looked at developing a budget, especially when it comes to minor league baseball, as well as different operations that can go into different sports. So to address question 1, cash flow generation seemed a little off for the team not meeting expectations, and that is crucial for teams to have a positive cash flow and not to have a negative one. Again, that could be more credit card generation or usage more than normal and not as many people depending on cash, as well as less fans yearly buying less tickets or not buying enough tickets or not increasing season ticket holders or anything of that nature. For the second question, so to examine the cash flow for a hockey team, you have to anticipate revenue and expenses to be generated from concessions, sales, ticket sales, merchandising, and different avenues of revenue, especially team streams, if offered. Additionally, tickets are a huge factor in how much a team makes, as well as concessions and how many people are actually buying adult beverages, soft drinks, food, and different items that may be more along concession stand. And for hockey, merchandising is a huge aspect of how a team is successful. And if a minor league team makes the playoffs and they're the local, that's their cash cow is the local economy and how successful they are to the local economy. So making playoffs, having successful teams, having different stints for NHLers sent down to the minors for a rehab stint or for different opportunities, or they're not producing at the major league level but can produce at the minor AHL level, that can be generated. Revenue can be generated in different ways, and it can be increased, and expenses can be decreased as long as it's done in a proper and smart way. So for the team's ticket price strategy, it's not as successful as they think it is, and actually has proven to be, as the years go on, there's less people in seats and there's less people wanting to buy season ticket holders. Whether that means the team isn't successful is a huge part of that, or whether or not they opened a local business or there's a new entertainment avenue. People might not want to go to baseball games as much, and the reduction of ticket prices as well as public relations coverage does go hand in hand, because when people say oh, it's $1 hot dog night or it's $2 ticket night for kids, or having different opportunities to have less expenses and less the ticket pricing can be gouged depending on the team. So I know when I worked for Wrigley, again, different strategy. It's a professional team and not a minor league team, but the prices will go up if they were playing successful teams. So if the Memphis Redbirds, the Cardinals affiliate, played the Toledo Mud Hens, I don't think they would actually play each other. The Memphis Redbirds are the Cardinals affiliate, so having the future names of different players can gauge the prices however they see fit. Another example would be the Iowa Cubs when they had Chris Bryant before he was called to the majors, and they played the Memphis Redbirds. That ticket was very, very pricey because the next week he was called up to the majors with the Cubs. So I got to see Chris Bryant play in the minors before he was called up. And then later saw him in Pittsburgh that year against the Pirates. So that was cool. I don't think I have my ticket, but if I did, I'd show it. And so I don't think it's ethical to change the name of a seat and charge more for the name change, because I think the impact could be like someone does it in honor of a friend that loved the team or grew up around baseball or just had a passion for the local team. And depending on how they died, it could be as tragic as can be. And I don't think you have to charge more for the name change of a seat. You can dedicate a seat, and I don't think it should be an additional cost unless the engraving is like per dollar, and depending on who they do it with, it could be a per dollar situation or dollar per dedication or name spelling type thing. So I don't think it's right, because depending on who does it and what they do it for, it's kind of like the brick honoring system. It's just to name in honor of something, or even if it's not, like it's just a dedication to like, oh, this is where we had our first date or something. I don't think you should charge more just to do a name change. That's my take on it.